Hey there guys, what is up? It's me, Harry Sandberg, back here with a brand new video and DC Fandome. DC's big event that covered exciting news regarding DC Comics, film and television was a huge event with even bigger teasers, special guests and new information along with trailers. This week I'll be covering everything revealed at DC Fandome and breaking it all down just for you. So let's get started by talking about Wonder Woman 1984 being released October 2nd, 2020. Now director Patty Jenkins brought along a brand new trailer which had some interesting details and a brand new look at Kristen Wiig's Cheetah. And I'm going to go second by second, frame by frame, and see if I can find any details you guys may have missed.
And spoiler warning, just in case any of my theories or predictions turn out to be right.
So, let's get started.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Okay, the trailer starts off with a pan shot of a stadium on the island of Themyscira, also known as Paradise Island, which is the home of Wonder Woman and the Amazonians. We then see a young girl, probably a young Diana Prince, running towards the stadium for the Amazon Olympics. Jenkins went on to say that this is a yearly event where the Amazons see who's doing the best on horses or swimming the fastest and seeing what new tricks people have figured out. And as we can see here, Diana is crushing the competition by choosing to run up the steep structure instead of riding on the contraption like the other Amazonian athletes. We also get a voiceover from General Anio, played by Robin Wright, telling her,
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
This is most likely going to be shown in a flashback with young Diana Prince when speaking with General Anio, maybe after her probable victory in the Olympics. We then see an adult Diana Prince, played by Gal Gadot, running down East Capitol Street where some sort of confrontation must have taken place. In the background of one of these shots you can see a green bus or van with a sign that says "This is wrong." This could relate to whatever Maxwell Lord has got planned as his evil plan for the film. He does say later on in this trailer,
Citizens of the world,
I'm here to change your life.
anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it.
this sign could relate to how he is using technology that is unnatural to bring back things that people lost or dream of. Maybe this is even how Steve Trevor returns. And then as we see Wonder Woman leap, we don't actually see what she grabs onto. We see in the next shot that she literally rides lightning, but it's a beautiful Washington day here and a stormy day here, so these must be two completely different shots, but I do have a theory on what she's grabbing on later in the video. On to the next clip.
Citizens of the world,
I'm here to change your life.
anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it.
You look like you saw a ghost.
Okay, in this next shot we see a satellite which could be potentially the DCEU's version of Brother Eye. Now, Brother Eye is a massive satellite that, in the comics, was created by Batman himself in order to conduct clandestine surveillance on the entire planet. It was also capable of taking control of some cybernetic heroes, overriding their wills. With Lord's help, Brother Eye developed tools known as the OMACs, the One Man Army Corps. Maxwell Lord is played by the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal, as we then cut to see him streaming on every single television, computer, and even billboard. And looking at the setting that he's in the exact same kind of setting that the President of the United States would be in when giving a press conference. Now, one of the locations for this film is Washington, DC, and this could very well be happening in the White House. Or he could have a replica set in his island base to broadcast onto every piece of technology during that time period, whether the satellite is just an ordinary satellite or if it's Brother Eye. Now, Maxwell Lord in the comics is depicted as a shrewd and powerful businessman, as he is here, but was also influential in the formation of the Justice League International in the DC universe, when under the control of the villainous computer later known as Kilgore. Now, I don't know if Kilgore is going to make an appearance anywhere. He could actually be the one pulling the strings on Maxwell, but if he's not, I thought this was just a really fun fact. Maxwell also has the power of extreme mind control. With this in mind and him taking over the screens across the world, it kind of reminds me of the villain Screenslaver from The Incredibles 2. Now, I know, different universes and all that, but this could be how he manipulates the people of the world with wanting whatever they dream of. He is also a master manipulator, master tactician, and businessman. We then get a shot of a pre-cheated Barbara Ann Minerva, played by Kristen Wiig, in a lab-type setting, maybe seeing Maxwell Lord's speech on a nearby screen, and this could be what drives her to be more, to want to be an apex predator. Barbara in the comics is the third cheetah incarnation, the first being Priscilla Rich, the gold and silver age of cheetah, and the second being Deborah Domain, the niece of Priscilla Rich, and the bronze age of cheetah. Barbara in the comics is also born as the heiress of a vast fortune in her family and has a passion for archaeology, which might be her career in this film. And then as Maxwell Lord finishes his line, we then see the return of Steve Trevor, played by Captain Kirk himself, Chris Pine, in the flesh and embracing Diana. So, obviously the last time we saw Steve, he sacrificed himself to save the world. Sounds familiar.
I gotta put her in the water.
And it's still a mystery on how he returns, but I'm sure that this has something to do with Maxwell Lord's plan. On to the next clip.
Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator.
Here we see Diana arrive at a party, probably hosted by Maxwell Lord, maybe looking to do some undercover work like how she did in Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. We then also see Barbara arrive at the party. This is also probably how her and Diana will meet for the first time. Her voiceover says,
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator.
She is most likely talking to Maxwell in this moment, who will help her gain her cheater abilities and help her get her dream made. And as we see here, she is testing out her newfound abilities as she is seen running down the street. And then a nice shot of Diana and Steve dancing outside the Washington Monument and Lincoln Memorial. On to the next shot.
You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, now it's my turn. Get used to it.
Okay, here we hear Barbara probably talking to Diana after learning about her identity as Wonder Woman, telling her,
You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing.
and we see shots of Diana visiting Barbara at her place of work, maybe a museum based on some of the exhibits in the background that we see. And then we are taken to the White House where Diana, in her full Wonder Woman attire, is deflecting bullets with the spin of her lasso of truth. And based on who we're seeing here on the ground right there, it looks like it could be Maxwell Lord, so probably she's going to confront him at the White House to stop him. And then we see Barbara enter as her voiceover line says,
Now it's my turn.
notice the cheetah print
Outfit.
foreshadowing her full transformation later on. The two ladies have a standoff as the guards look on, with Wonder Woman in her signature red and blue outfit and Cheetah sporting an outfit which is just the precursor to her full transformation. And with one,
Get used to it.
we see Cheetah jump through Wonder Woman's signature bracelet clash, the same bracelet clash that pushed back Doomsday, which is impressive. Moving on.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more.
Okay, here we see Diana and Steve looking to stop a convoy with Diana just flipping trucks and Steve just chilling on top of tanks. Let's just hope he doesn't pull an Indiana Jones, if you know what I mean. My guess is this convoy is transporting weapons or something that is needed by Maxwell for his scheme. We then see Diana using her strength to push apart two trucks on the highway, and noticing the writing on the side, it looks to be Arabic. So the journey that both Diana and Steve are on to stop Maxwell might have taken them somewhere in the Middle East. We then see Cheetah throw Steve into a truck which belongs to a pig farm, maybe looking to kidnap or even interrogate Steve. Maxwell says,
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more.
And this could have some significance with Barbara, seeing as she wants to be more than just what she is. She wants to be an apex predator. He looks injured, and it seems that both of them are on their way somewhere, which leads me to believe that this scene might take place after the confrontation at the White House. So when Wonder Woman goes to confront Maxwell and gets stopped by Barbara, Barbara and Maxwell escape on a jet or a helicopter, and Wonder Woman chases the helicopter down the street and manages to lasso on it and tail them. Moving on to the next clip.
The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
We get a quick shot of Wonder Woman taking down the bodyguards in the White House, and another quick shot of Wonder Woman riding on the back of something jet-powered. Most likely the same object she jumped on at the beginning of the trailer, and like I said, tailing Maxwell and Cheetah to the island. We then get another shot of Steve and Diana inside the jet, and it was rumored that the Invisible Jet might make its first appearance in the DCEU in this film. However, last time I checked, the Invisible Jet doesn't really have rockets on it, but after re-examining the trailer and re-examining the shots where Wonder Woman leaps onto the object in the sky, Wonder Woman is hanging off the side of something jet-powered, and we don't see that object, it gets me to thinking that she gets the Invisible Jet from Maxwell after defeating him as a way to get off the island. We then see a shot of Maxwell Lord standing at the presidential podium with papers flying everywhere and a gust of wind, with a blue light shining and Maxwell looking happy. Now in the previous trailer we see Maxwell in a similar blue light, and it is said that this could also be something to do with Brother Eye. Now with Maxwell showing up at various screens and the blue light seems to be shining from the direction that the cameras would be in a presidential press conference meeting, they could be using the idea of surveillance, maybe even taking over the wills of humanity rather than technological beings. We then get another shot of the carnage happening on the street and where Wonder Woman leaps, and this could be occurring due to the same thing happening inside the White House. Another shot shows Cheetah grabbing the lasso of truth and flinging Wonder Woman across the room, showing her her natural strength, and then the reveal of Cheetah. Now, of course, there was the reveal of the Cheetah Funko Pop a while back, but the ultimate reveal of her swinging on an electrical cable is awesome, and the design just looks incredible. Sorry, I'm fanboying. It's just really cool what they've done. We don't know how she will fully transform into Cheetah. Maybe after their confrontation at the White House, she will want to become even more powerful, and that will cause her to become the Cheetah. On to the next shot.
Barbara, what did you do?
We get another glam shot of Gal Gadot in her gold eagle armor from the comics. Diana first suited up as her own specialized winged victory in the third issue of Elseworlds Kingdom Come. This gold armor comes with a helmet in the likeness of an eagle that emblazons her belt and gigantic metal wings that allow her to pierce the sky. It'll be very interesting to see why she'll need this instead of her regular red and blue outfit. Maybe she damaged it in battle, or maybe she couldn't pay her dry cleaning. Costume designer Linda Hemming said that there's been miles and miles of debate that wings don't really go with this. So in the end, the wings have become her shields. They're my favorite things, where the wings are almost like paragliding wings. So at a clunk and a clunk, they become like Roman shields, so she's protected. I won't give away the story of why that's the kind of protection she needs, but her fighting style is with the shields. So it looks like, as well as being detachable and as well as being able to fly with them, she will also be able to wield them. And the setting of this fight looks to be taking place on the same island, which means that we are seeing what is probably the finale of the movie, where she will have to defeat Cheetah and take down Maxwell and probably even stop Brother Eye. On to the final shots.
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah,
Does everybody parachute now?
Okay, these last two shots give us a flash to the past with Steve Trevor rocking the fanny pack and even rocking parachute pants. And his line,
Does everybody parachute now?
really does show how much he will have to familiarize himself with the time period, which is something I'm very excited to see, but also equally as excited to see how the heck they bring Steve Trevor back into this universe. So, thank you guys so much for watching my breakdown of the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer. Let me know two things down below. One, how do you think they're going to bring Steve Trevor back into the DCEU? And number two, let me know if there was any details that I missed that you managed to spot, because that would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. It's all going on down there. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of DC Fandom Breakdown Week, where we will be covering The Flash, taking a look at some of the brand new concept art, everything they talked about during the panel, and even going over what we could see in this film. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.